Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Shuklam Varadaram Vishnu Sashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighna Upashantaye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidaye Sarvavidyanam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Navami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram Apara Karuna Sindhu Jnanadam Shantarupinam Shri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanvaham Parityajya Maunam Vatadasthitim cha Vrajan Bharatasya Pradeshat Pradesham Madhusyam Divacha Janan Dharmamargena Yan Shri Jayendro Gururbhati Chitte Namama Shankaran Vatya Vijayendra Saraswati Shri Gurum Sishtamarganuneta Sanmati Pradam Sadguru Charana Vindabhyan Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. So in Viveha Chudamani, Acharya is covering the topic of Jivan Muktaha. So Jivan Mukti is possible according to the Shankara Sampradayam. Jivan Mukti is possible. What is Jivan Mukti? Attaining Mukti while having this body. Attaining Mukti while having this body, the state of Mukti while enjoying this body, meaning is called as Jivan Mukti. Shankara Sampradaya is the only Sampradaya that accepts the concept of Jivan Mukti. Vedanta and Upanishads, they accept the concept of Jivan Mukti. But then later Acharyas, they say Jivan Mukti is not possible. But Shankaracharya and his associated Advaita Sampradaya, they say no, because Vedanta says so. Because Upanishad says so, Jivan Mukti is possible. Now Acharya is saying for a Jivan Mukta, his Sanchita Karma, his Agami Karma will be negated. Agami Karma will be zero. Sanchita Karma, Bhagavan will destroy all his Sanchita Karma. Jnanagni Dhagda Karmanam Basmasad Kurute Arjuna. Says Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. Hey Arjuna, all of your karma, Prarabdha Karma, will be burnt in the Agni of Jnanam, says Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. So his Sanchita Karma will be destroyed. His Agami Karma, he will not gain any Agami Karma. Only Prarabdha Karma will be there. Prarabdha Karma is those karma which is needed for the day-to-day activities of this body in this Janma. Prarabdha Karma will be there. Now, the problem is, in our Sampradaya, they have split the human life into 4 ashramas. Brahmacharya ashrama, Grihastha ashrama, Vanaprastha ashrama, and Sannyasa ashrama. These are the 4 ashramas that they have. We all know Brahmacharya ashrama, Grihastha and Vanaprastha. Brahmacharya ashrama is the studenthood. Grihastha ashrama is the householder. Vanaprastha ashrama, a person is slowly withdrawing from this society. Sannyasa ashrama, the person has completely withdrawn from this society. And our Shastric ideas are that those people who are Jivan Mukta will go to the Sannyasa ashrama. So when you get sannyasa ashrama, there are two types of sannyasa ashrama, Vidvat sannyasa and Vividisha sannyasa. Vividisha sannyasa is you take to sannyasa ashrama in order to learn about Atma. So first you go to the ashrama, first you go to the sannyasa and then you learn about Atma. That is called as Vividisha. Second is Vidvat. Vidvat means you already know about Atma and then you take to the ashrama of sannyasa. படுத்துண்டு போத்திக்கிறது போத்திண்டு படுத்துக்கிறது இதுதான் ரெண்டுக்கும் வித்தியாசம். In sannyasa ashrama there are very strict rules for a sannyasi. A sannyasi cannot do any yajnam on his own. He cannot touch fire as yajnam. A sannyasi cannot eat anything what he wants. You know, when we see how Periyava eats, because Periyava is a krama sannyasi, right? So when we see how Periyava eats, normally they won't let you see. When we hear, he will not even eat like how he eat. Namma saapra mari kolambu thaniya, rasam thaniya, mor thaniya, curry thaniya, they will not eat. Sweet thaniya, payasam thaniya, they should not eat. They will mix everything and eat. So whatever bhiksha that you put, they will put all the bhiksha in the plate, in the yalai. And then they don't even eat each and every curry as separate. They will mix everything, eat. What taste will be there now? That is why Shastra has said so. Sannyasi, because the moment they fall from being Brahman, the moment sannyasis fall, Atmajnanis fall from being Brahmanhood, it is going to be their downfall, says Shastra. So that is why our Shastra has laid several rules and regulations for them so that they don't stray away from their Brahmanishtha. So right from food, they will mix everything and eat. And there are some sannyasis, so when you offer them bhiksha, they will only accept bhiksha only once. What do? We have a plate and then little bit they will put everything in the beginning. And then we eat something. And then we eat more rice. So if we want more rice, they will give more rice. If we want more curry, they will give more curry. That is what normally we eat, right? But sannyasis, some sannyasis, they won't even do that. Whatever the food that was there in the beginning, they will eat. And then they will not ask for more food. So that is their dharma. Shastra says that is their dharma. That is how they should do. Sannyasis should not sleep in bed. Namalla vandu bed la paduthukurom, mettela paduthukurom. We sleep in mat, right? Soft mattresses. For sannyasi, that is not allowed. Sannyasi should not sleep in any soft mattresses. They can only sleep in the hard surface. A sannyasi should not see any dance. That is why there was a famous Bharatanatyam dancer named Padma Subramanian. Mahaperiyava, she is a very big devotee of Mahaperiyava. Mahaperiyava has guided her in her PhD research. She is also a research scholar. She did PhD in dance, Bharatanatyam. She has found out 108 karanas that was there. She has found out the sculptures of 108 karanas from various temples. And Mahaperiyava only told her, okay, you go to this temple, you will find this karana. Not only in India. So in India, she has gone to Tanjavur big temple, other small temples, other very old temples. She found, different karanas. But Mahaperiyava asked her to go to Cambodia. He himself have never visited Cambodia. Mahaperiyava never goes out of India. But he says, okay, you go to this temple in Cambodia, or Indonesia or Bali, you will find your remaining Karanas on these temples that were there abroad. She actually went and she found out when she was having a problem to finish her PhD thesis, Mahaperiyava helped her. So all these things he did. But Mahaperiyava has never seen Bharatanatyam in his life. Why? Because sannyasis cannot see Bharatanatyam. So that is one of their rules. So like that, right from when do they wake up? They have to take bath 3 times a day. They can only eat so much. They have to do 10,000 times pranava japam in a day. So all the sannyasis, they have very strict anusthana. Why? Because the moment you give any free time, the mind will start to wander. The moment you give any free time, the mind will start to wander. And the moment the mind starts wandering, they are going to be a slave for their sense objects, sense organs. So, Shastra says, Pramado Brahmanishthayam nakartavyah kadachana. Brahmanishthayam pramadaha na kartavyaha. So in Tamil, pramadaha means wonder. It is a superlative thing, right? If somebody has sung very well in a kacheri, we say pramadama padidamba. Means, oh, he has sung very well. But in Sanskritam, pramadaha means negligence, carelessness. Pramadaha, alasyam, all these nidra, all these things were told in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, okay, pramadaha is a bad quality. So what is pramada? Not Tamil pramada, but Sanskritam pramada, which means negligence. You should never be negligent in doing Brahmanishtha. Pramado Brahmanisthayam nakartavyah kadachana. For Atmajnani, for Jivan Mukta, his number one enemy is Pramadaha. He can never be negligent. He can never be careless. He can never be careless about his Brahmanishtha. Why? Pramadaha mrityurityaha Bhagavan Brahmana smritaha. So there is a portion in Mahabharatam called as Sanat Sujatiyam, where Sanat Kumara advises Dhritarashtra. We all know Vidura Niti, where Vidura advises Dhritarashtra. So Dhritarashtra was suffering from insomnia. Dhritarashtra could not sleep. You know, when the Mahabharata war is about to begin, before Mahabharata war, Dhritarashtra could not sleep because he knows that what he is doing is wrong and he is going to see the downfall of his own sons and daughters. That's why he could not sleep. He asks Vidura, hey Vidura, can you tell something to me so that I can sleep? Vidura tells a lot of Dharma Shastra to Dhritarashtra. That portion is called as Vidura Nitihi. But even after listening to Vidura, Dhritarashtra was not satisfied. Dhritarashtra said, hey Vidura, nee romba nanna sonna, but I could not sleep. What can I do? So Vidura suggests, hey, I will ask Sanat Kumara to come and talk to you. Sanat Kumara is one of the 4 Manasa Putras of Brahma. Chaturmukha Brahma has got 4 Manasa Putra. Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanatana, Sanat Kumara. These are the 4 Manasa Putras of Brahma. So Sanat Kumara Vidura called. And Sanat Kumara came and he started advising Dhritarashtra about Atma Jnana. That conversation is called as Sanat Sujatiyam. And Acharya Shankara has written a great Bhashyam on Sanat Sujati. Normally, we only know about the Bhagavad Gita and Vishnu Sahasranama Bhashyam from Mahabharata. Shankara Jayanti is going to come, so we should know all these stories, should know all these things. What are the works of Adi Shankaracharya? We should know. We all know that Shankaracharya has written commentary for Bhagavad Gita. We all also know that Shankaracharya has done commentary for Vishnu Sahasranama. But Shankaracharya has also done commentary for this portion called as Sanat Sujatiyam, where Sanat Kumara is describing Atma Jnanam to Dhritarashtra. In Sanat Sujatiyam, Sanat Kumara says, Sanat Sujata says, Pramado Mrityuritya hai. The moment you have negligence, it is equivalent to one's own death. Why? Because Jnanam is not a miraculous thing. Jnanam is not a miraculous thing. Okay, the moment you have Jnanam, you will get Atma Sakshatkaram, you will get Jivan Mukti, and then you can do whatever you want. That is not so. Even after getting Jnanam, you have to have Jnana Nishtha. You have to always be abide. You have to be abiding in that Jnanam. Only then you can enjoy the benefits of Jivan Mukta. So it is an active process. Advaita does not believe in miracles. You go, you sit somewhere, and then somebody touches you, you become a Jivan Mukta. Advaita does not believe so. Upanishads, Vedas does not say so. It has to be an active process. So you have to bring about a change in your attitude throughout your life. Throughout your life, you have to be conscious in doing Brahmanishta. And the moment you fall from that, it is as equivalent to Mrityu, says Sanat Kumara. Pramado Mrityurityaha Bhagavan Brahmana Sutaha. Na pramadad anarthanyaha jnaninaha swasvarupataha tato mohas tato handhihi tato bandhas tato vyatha. So, just like how Bhagavan Krishna says, Bhagavan Krishna, he talks about various cycles in Bhagavad Gita. One of the cycles he talks is karma cycle in Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about karma. Kama yesha krodha yesha rajoguna samudbhavaha mahashano mahapapma vidyenam iha vairinam dhyayato vishayan pumsaha sangasteshu pajayate sangat sanjayate kamaha kamat krodho bhijayate क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः स्मृति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशः बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यसि, says Krishna. ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः संगस्तेषु उपजायते. So it is okay, the moment you think about any any object, you create an affinity towards that object, and that is going to lead to kama. Kama will lead to krodha. Krodha will lead to moha. Moha will lead to smriti bramshaha. Smriti bramshaha will lead to buddhinashaha. Buddhinasha is as equivalent as a death, says Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. In the same way, here Acharya Shankaracharya says, pramadaha, negligence, it leads to mohaha. Mohaha means delusion. What is pramadaha? Carelessness. When you have careless, when you are being careless in Atma Jnanam, in Brahmanishta, you are going to be deluded. Deluded about what? Deluded about your own self. You will be deluded about your own self. Tato mohaha. And when you have mohaha, what is going to be the result? Ahankara. You are going to think that you are your body. You are going to have an ahankara towards your body. Tato mohas, tato handi. And that ahankara is going to bring you bandha. And that bandha is going to give you misery. Bandha is going to give you sorrow, says Acharya in this shloka. With this, we will finish today's class. You will see the rest in the next class. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vatishyate Om